Hi everybody! Knight the Idiot here. So there's a new ban list out, and I was going to do a live reaction to it. I was going to play some Xbox when I found out that it was out. I recorded a whole video for it, live reacting to the whole thing, and my mic was off. So we'll go through it again. Alright, so, as I said, new ban list is out. I already did a reaction, fucked up the audio, but we'll go through and we'll discuss my thoughts on it anyway, so we can get the talking out of the way. And yes, the hilarious reaction may not have sound, but I'll put some good sound to it with at the end, because you guys here, I know that I had a great reaction. So the first things first that we're going to discuss here is Fairy Tale Snow is banned. I haven't had time to watch any videos to find out if there was any shenanigans. I'm perfectly fine seeing her go. It hits like some casual decks, like Lightsworn, stuff like that, rank 4 decks that were using her. But otherwise, she's really not a big loss. Magic Squirrel, rip. She's gone. Grinder Golem's gone. Link spamming shenanigans. I really feel like this ban list as a whole is really addressing link spam decks and combo decks and dark attribute decks in general. I'm sure you guys already know what's on the ban list. I'm not exactly a huge YouTuber for watching these types of things. So next up was Gumblar Dragon, that was banned. I love this. I hated getting hit for 6 while playing. I hated all of that just altogether. It just needed to go. Tomahawk is banned because if rank 7s ever get going, the link spamming potential there is ridiculous. Rongo Midiad's hit. Thank fucking God. I never had to play against Rongo Midiad, but thank fucking God that thing is dead. Locking you out of being able to basically play for a few turns, you had to try to outlast it. I'm glad that fucker is just gone and out. And then Soul Charge was also banned. I like this. I hated the one, like I use Soul Charge in a lot. I use it in a lot of decks. But I was just glad to see it go because it got sacky. It just got to a point where if you were late game, the game would have gone for a few turns, and you drew Soul Charge, you basically won. Because you were going to get all your resources back and your opponents couldn't do shit for the most part. So I'm glad to see it go. And then we hit the limited list. And at first we hit Chaos Emperor. And it has an errata, so it doesn't really matter. It didn't really matter that it came back. It's not that big a deal. Whatever, right? I mean, it's got an errata. It'll be cool to play within a casual setting. That's about it. Cyberstein, we'll see what it does. It's not going to do anything. I'm sure it's not going to do anything crazy with it being back. Dark Grepher was hit. Again, it's hitting the dark decks. Dark was getting to be the best attribute in the game by far. This just is like with it and Armageddon Knight, both limited. It puts those decks really in check. So next up here, I don't think you can see it real well. I'll move here. Being up here will probably work better anyways. Up next, Shuret. I am so happy for Necros players. This was a great ban list for them. Shuret's back, baby, to help you out. So what made this the best ban list in history for me? The reaction everyone knows, anyone who's here who's watched my channel. What came back? El Shaddai Construct came back. I doubt I'll show it, but when I saw this, I went and I got my box of decks I love. And I got out my Shaddals, their beautiful gold sleeves, and I added her to the extra deck. I'll probably play that footage. Might have it playing in the corner or something while I'm talking here. I couldn't even think for the rest of this ban list discussion. I was shaking. I am so excited that she is back. Do I think she might be destructive? No, I didn't think she was going to be destructive. She might get splashed in as a way to handle certain threats in the game, but honestly, you're going to be running a fusion and a Shaddai card just to get her, so I don't think she'll be too disruptive. Moving on, Brilliant Fusion got limited. I think this was in thought. At first, I didn't really know why, except that it really hits combo decks. But really, if you were going to hit combo decks, you don't hit Brilliant Fusion. You would hit Seraphonite, because Seraphonite's not used in Gym Knights often, but Brilliant Fusion, of course, is the core of the whole deck. I think this was actually more of a hit towards the FTK. Because although the FTK isn't consistent, it's not a super great FTK, it was an FTK in the format, and if they were going to address the Gumblar for 6, they needed to address Brilliant Fusion. Gold Sark, they did hit it. They did hit Gold Sarcophagus, which really was just a hit to Thunder Dragon consistency. I've got a rant on that, and I'll deal with that here in a bit. We also... Whoa, hi there. We also have Magical Midbreaker Field. I think we're just hitting a lockdown card. I really don't have much of an opinion on this yet. I really want to see what the competitive players more think. Like, you can see up there, I've got the video pulled up. I just got to go watch it to find out what Simo and all the others think about this. So, what's next? They limited Scapegoat. Getting spoilers up in this biznitch. They hit Scapegoat. Again, I think that's just hitting the Link spam combo decks to really lower the potential of just being able to bomb it out a bunch of Link monsters super quick for free almost. Because it really just set Scapegoat, activate Scapegoat, and then on your turn you got 4 Link materials and it can be used as a defensive card. So I really think that's why they hit Scapegoat, is just to slow that down. Now they also, when addressing FTKs, they address the Slash Draw FTK. There's only one of it now. Who's going to play 1 Slash Draw? I'm not going to play 1 Slash Draw. I wouldn't play 3 Slash Draws, but, I mean, who's going to play Slash Draw? The only one. And then Trap Cards made it out. And then we get to the semi-limits. There was no changes. But boy, did they bring a bunch of shit off. Inzektor and Hornet's back. Necroz of Broniac, completely back. Exciton Knight was back. Fucking Interrupted Kaiju Slumber is back. Can't believe that. I don't know why. Fucking Monarch Stormforth is back at 3, which that's cool. I'm excited. I play Monarch. I've got a Monarch deck. I've got Monarch Stormforths out the wazoo, but just didn't think they'd bring it back to 3. It gives Monarchs basically pseudo kaijus, which is scary. Eradicator Epidemic Virus is back at 3. Infernity Barrier is back at 3, which I'm surprised about. Wind-Up Magician's back. TG Hyper Librarian is back, which is kind of scary, but I think it's because there's that TG support on the way. And I think this is to kind of help promote that a bit. And Limiter Removal's back, which I think is to help promote Rank 10 trains, and it's not really that big a deal. It's a gimmicky card that can be stopped. Fucking Magic Cylinder does wonders. But that's the ban list as a whole. My problem with this ban list is if I had to address a problem that the ban list has. You hit Thunder Dragons, but you didn't touch Sky Strikers. I love Sky Striker. Sit right here. My Sky Striker deck is right here. I fucking love Sky Strikers. They're one of my favorite decks. They're my fancy box that holds my favorite decks. But you could have hit Kagari, you could have hit Widow Anchor, you could have hit Engage, and you didn't hit any of them, but you hit Thunder Dragons, which was the best answer to Sky Strikers, because it stops them from searching. It has a lot of built-in protection to stop them from blowing up your board. It makes the resource game harder for them to win. Why wouldn't you hit Sky Strikers? This is the ban list to hit them. You've got new support. Savage Strike is right around the corner. Salamangrates, the deck that's going to be in there, is right around the corner. This would be the time, Konami, to hit Sky Strikers' consistency by hitting the Widow Anchors, by hitting the Engages, hitting the Kagaris, lower down their consistency as the Salamangrates come in to help push Salamangrates to being one of the best decks, hopefully, for you. And everyone will run out and buy that precon. Everyone's already going to run out and buy it, but that would push it even more if the deck that has the most representation got hit, because people would start looking for a replacement, and Salamangrates are on the mind. And this would allow Alter Guys to step up a little bit better, but you didn't touch them. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm a casual player. I get to keep playing my Sky Strikers as are. I don't have to mod them at all. I've got to mod Shadal's, because Soul Charge is back. I already modded fucking Construct and Wind Up, baby. They're both in there. Ulti constructs are probably going to be like $100 now. I was thinking I might buy one at some point. They were like $35, and I didn't want to spend that much. They're probably going to be $100 after this. I don't care. I'm so happy she's back. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to get back to playing Xbox and watching these reaction videos of what the real Yugi tubers are saying. I'll see you guys in the Let's Build next week. There'll be a little bit of a surprise. I'm not playing what I said I was going to, and I'll explain why then. Well, I'll see you guys in that video, and hey, fucking Construct's back!